Well, this is interesting. Just received an article on the Western Journal. Dick Morris. Is this finally the end of Mueller? There's an embedded video you want to take a look at. And this was posted on the 29th of March, 2018. This is the 30th. In a huge breakthrough, attorney for Paul Manafort have filed a motion to dismiss his indictment based on a possibly fatal flaw in the authority of Special Prosecutor Bob Mueller to bring the charges. Mueller, they point out, derives his authority from his appointment by Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein. Rosenstein, in turn, derives his from the recusal of Attorney General Jeff Sessions from, quote, any existing or future investigation of any matters related in any way to the campaigns for President of the United States, end of quote. But Manafort's lawyer points out Sessions' recusal applies only to matters relating to the campaign, as Mueller's probe has ranged far and wide, quite apart from anything that happened during the campaign. He is exceeding his authority Rosenstein was able to confer on the prosecutor. Investigating anything else, like Manafort's business dealings in the Ukraine, or Trump's prior business activities, or those of his son-in-law, Jared Kushner, is all outside the scope of Sessions' recusal and therefore of Rosenstein's authority. Only Attorney General Jeff Sessions himself can supervise an investigation of things other than those directly related to the 2016 presidential campaign, the argument goes. Prominent California constitutional attorney Robert Barnes supported the contentions of Manafort's legal team in an article in Law and Crime. Barnes said, quote, I agree with this take on Mueller's authority. Sessions himself has exclusive authority to appoint the special counsel for non-collusion charges, and Sessions has taken no such action. He calls on Sessions to formally notify Mueller, quote, that he does not have the authority to act outside of the campaign-related cases, end of quote. While supporters of President Donald Trump have urged Congress to limit the scope or duration of Mueller's investigation, they now have a clear legal basis for doing so. Indeed, if Sessions does not act, he is in violation of his duty as Attorney General, Barnes contends. He cites, quote, Sessions Court recognized constitutional obligation to direct and supervise litigation conducted by the Department of Justice. Barnes argues that ethically, professionally, and legally, Sessions cannot ignore his supervisory obligations for cases that are not related to the campaign for president. Barnes also cites a federal district court holding that, quote, the special counsel cannot act outside the bounds of either his limited jurisdiction or without regard for Department of Justice policies and regulations. As such, the special counsel does not wield unlimited authority. Indeed, a special counsel's authority is therefore confined to the narrow objective of accomplishing the specific mandate he was given. So Barnes argues Mueller's investigation must be limited to, quote, links between the Russian government and individuals associated with the campaign of President Donald Trump. Any subject matter that does not concern the campaign is out of bounds for Mueller. Well, according to this article, this farce of investigation should come to a rapid conclusion. And I'll tell you what, I got to believe that Paul Manafort has got to be jumping for joy. His lawyers did a great job, and they're right. When this Attorney General Jeff Sessions recused himself, it had to do with the campaign. It had nothing to do with Paul Manafort. Therefore, he was out of bounds. You sort of know what the attorneys think. You know what I think. Question now is, what do you think? And what's Trump going to do about it? Hopefully, we'll soon see, won't we?